This 28th of October plays a vital role in various forms. Great personalities, if we talk about the industrial personalities, are Indrani, who is well known for her directiveness to bring in PepsiCo, is celebrating her birthday today. We have Lala Rajpat Rai also celebrating his birthday. So great leaders and great moments on this particular day. So we are also joining that great moment of also on the same day of creating this 11th edition of our national conference on the 3M conditions. I welcome each one of you on this particular day to have a very fantastic, interactive, and knowledge sharing sessions to come ahead. All the team members and the industries have been a part and parcel of these competitions in the past, and I'm sure that you will surely be with us because of the lucrativeness and the knowledge add that you get from CII. Let me proceed with this. We have the participants also ready waiting for themselves to get presented in this competition. At 9:08 today, we have another 7 minutes to start our competition. During this 7 minutes, let me take you through the opening presentation to formally give you the rules and regulations and the process and the total number of teams who are going to be present today. As you all know, these are the three levels of the 3M, that is the Muda, MURA, and the MURI. The definitions of each of them, I need not have to read because I know that you are well prepared by understanding this and coming across. The 7 type of Muda will add a lot of value to any industry. MURA actually looks into the incredible way of trying to balance things. MURI is going to really help the man and the machine to eliminate the unwanted things. With this brief description on the 3 M's, and I'm sure by the end of the first day and the second day, lot many new definitions, lot many new meanings will get added in this presentation through this 2 days interaction by various industries. Let's wait and look at how each one of us define these and take the journey in your industries. Coming to the competition, we have totally 66 teams that are going to participate in this particular competition. So, also telling you how important it is for you to perform in the coming 2 days, because it's a tough competition in each of the categories. We have under Muda 31 teams, under MURA we have 7 teams, and under MURI we have 24 teams. The IT sector, which has been very competitive and very supportive and very involving into these things, into the last 1.5 years, we have been seeing instant growth of the IT sector, which are looking into the entry into the Kaizen competitions, circle competitions, 3M competitions. This also tells us various other things that the IT sector, the service sector is also looking at how to implement these technical tools in their organizations to improve and eliminate the unwanted. The scoring pattern will be as follows. Ladies and gentlemen, I would request each one of you to please spend your time equally because your votes carry a 30% of weightage. Each team that is going to win does have your votes into it. So if you're not voting, it's just like the right to vote for the country as we vote. It's similarly the same criteria over here. You are a part and parcel of building a lot many good things in your industry. So do not hesitate. And my request would be not to log off after your competition is on. Be connected and look at how you can learn from others and give the weightage as you feel. So we have a combination of 30-70, 70% coming from the juries and 30% coming from the participants. In the juries, we have 5 juries on the board today. 3 are industrial juries, 2 are CII juries, all very competitive and lucrative to give you the proper advice and also re-examine you through the right questions where they find that it is not justified rightly. Coming to the scoring pattern, usually to the new people who are just joining, for them this will become really very important to understand. There are the themes. This particular pattern has been shared to all of you, and the pattern speaks about every criteria on which you can score. Please rank or give your marks or the points on that respective theme or the criteria on the table that is provided, total it up, and then you have to add it and then make a score against a 20. What is the final score they're getting? Once you're done with that, our expectation is you need to also mark the top 5, top 7 of what you feel after you have scored in the total sheet that you get. Give the top ratings in the Roman numbers on the side of the scoring sheet. And then please send it to Mr. Manikumar or Sudarshan. This will help us, just a minute. This will help us to have a proper scoring and a comparative scoring easier to take a summing up of all the score sheets that you as participants provide, you as experts provide, and the juries who provide. The final scoring of that will arrive on the consensus of this. Coming to the Q&A, that is a question and answers. There is a particular, if you see the schedule of the day, there is a particular time that is provided in which you are allocated a questionnaire session. Please do not interrupt anybody during their presentations. And I know with having the senior positions, you do hold the responsibilities you do hold in your organizations. I do know and I do understand that you will be valuing their time by not disturbing them during their presentations. And please do not ask some unwanted or unnecessary questions. Getting connected, we have a couple of things that have been shared well in advance with you. Always, we say that there has to be a team, and the team should consist minimum of 2. And each one of you be prepared with your presentation on your systems, and each one of you be connected with different sorts of connectivity. In case there's a failure of one, the other can support equally and build it up. Each of the presentation has to be done in the allocated time. Ensure that you have got a good backup and the speed of your internet is good. One of the points which I missed to tell you, be in the presentations, at least one of the most important thing I will say is do not log off. That's the best thing. If you have not logged in, then do log in at least 20 minutes before your time of competition. Each one of you are given 8 minutes for your presentation. You can check before you start. You can check with Mr. Sudarshan or Mr. Karthik on the presentation of the slide, your audibility and your slide movements. And once that is done, you can just go on. The time will start over there. 7 minutes down the presentation time, after you have started, there will be a first bell that you will receive. It's a warning bell that is coming to an end of the 7th minute, and you've just got 60 seconds left. As time is also a criteria in your scoring. Need not to say, keep yourself away from the distractions of your mobile phones and do not use the mobile phones for the presentations and use your system to have a clear and comfortable presentation mode. Try to be back on time, be on the system well in advance, listen to every presenter, learn from every presenter, and enjoy the day. Looking forward for your cooperation, which I'm sure will be there, and for this grand celebrations for this competition, the 11th 3M competition. We also have one of our jury, Mr. P.Arjunraj, who's going to also make a presentation on day 2, that is tomorrow, just before our awarding ceremony. And he is going to talk on manufacturing process involvement through value innovation. a very interesting and important subject in the present scenario. So be present well in advance. I surely will give this reminder to all of you tomorrow also. Wishing you all the very best and looking forward to look at the cheering faces that I will be seeing at the end of the day. All of us will be seeing at the end of the day tomorrow to have a good photo session on the victorious teams. Wishing you all the very best.